come make this extreme color butterfly on 2 different canvases. This acrylic pour beauty is so much fun with a press technique that I used. I'm starting off with putting Arctic white in the background, and the colors that I'm going to be using today are Plum Crazy Pearl, Gold, Salmon, Lavender, Purple Flash, Ice Blue Metallic, Apple Green, Light Blue, Strawberry Metallic, and Black. You can see that I have 3 primary lines of colors. I'm overlapping some of them, and sometimes if I make a mistake, I can just pick it up and remove it. Don't ever be shy to do that because it happens sometimes. I'm filling in some of these lines in between with a little bit of color and blue, and oh, there's another one. So I just take my little spatula, take it off, and pat it down, add a little bit of Arctic white, and we're good to go. As I'm looking at these lines, I add a little bit more. Here's that apple green and a little bit of the strawberry metallic. You can put the dots of color on top of each other or with a void of white around it. Now to put this gently on top of it, and I'm trying to give gentle presses to where I imagine those lines are, lines of color, and mix in the center part, and overall little press and lift, and oh, it's so pretty. I just love the miracle that happened here. I am telling you, these acrylic pour paints are amazing. And making the center of the butterfly, I take a little black paint and let it drip down because this painting goes down between these 2 canvases as well as sticking on the top surface of it. So I give the body a little depth by putting the center with a little black, and I want to build the body on the top surface now. So I'll be gently tapping but carefully because I don't want to disrupt how beautiful and well balanced these gorgeous wings to this butterfly are. I'm adding a little bit more of the black color to the body of this butterfly, and again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to give a little hint to the antenna above and want to make it a little thicker, so I just pat it down gently with my palette knife and tip it just a little. I'm going to get my toothpick, one of my favorite tools. I'm using these toothpicks all the time. They're plastic and they have 2 edges. One is more thin, and that's what I grab to draw it through the paint to make the antenna. And the other one is kind of a thick little palette that kind of replaces my little palette knife to give it some fullness right there in the body and to make it have a little more shape. And because this is the center, I don't want it to be super dominant, especially with the black color being a heavier color that draws your eye to the center. Check out the blooms and the veins, the mixes and the spreads. This technique is really fun to do. I also want to note that I like the texture of the white as well. It just gives another echo to the shape and the brilliance of the veining that's present in these wings. So I'm leaving it. I think it's just a neat expression on top of what we're seeing. Thank you so much for joining me today as I explore press technique and watching this butterfly come to life. As always, I am wishing you happy acrylic pour painting creations. Have a wonderful day.